Malaysia juga menghadapi cabaran yang agak getir. Kadar pengangguran di Malaysia adalah di paras 3.9%.
So, isu yang tak settle-settle di Malaysia lagi adalah pengangguran.
Pengangguran meningkat kepada 5.0% pada bulan April 2020.
Mustahil ke kalau kita nak lahirkan usahawan sebenar melalui pendidikan tinggi?
Kalau kita tengok artikel tentang situasi di Malaysia, ada 200,000 graduan yang tak ada kerja.
Disebabkan teknologi yang berubah, perubahan ekonomi, perubahan pemikiran generasi baru, education yang dulu tu mungkin tidak lagi bersesuaian.
Dan mengikut anjuran Jabatan Perangkaan Malaysia pada 14 Mei 2020, kadar pengangguran dijangka akan meningkat.
A marriage, perkahwinan antara traditional learning and kemahiran. Welcome to the revolution.
Good morning, Zeti. Good morning, Sufi, Shaban. Wow, Farah, you put me up like that. I really don't know what to say, really. Right, so I just share whatever I could share. So today we're going to continue with our whole series on negotiation, and today is the most important part because ultimately we are talking about the attitudes and beliefs as a negotiator. So yesterday I would have actually introduced to you the 3 types of negotiators: the red type, the blue type, and the purple type. Right, so we're going to go through each and every negotiator right now and to see what it is. So the red type of negotiator is the aggressive one because so what we're going to talk about. The red type negotiators is that they are the type that is going to, you do it or you don't. I've got a PowerPoint. I'm going to get you guys to download it later on in a way, but they are very aggressive. They are very dominating. They always want to win. It's always a one-off situation. That's the biggest problem when we have the red negotiators, because technically, if you look at it, always think back before you go up and negotiate. And I was pondering onto my slides and my details for the longest time before I actually talk to you guys today. I think the biggest problem is about we ourselves. Whenever you negotiate, let's say you walk down Petaling Street, you walk down Chinatown or wherever it is, or you're going to see a client, and you know that you have an upper hand, right? What is the first thought that comes to your mind? And that's the biggest challenge, because ultimately, whatever you have inside you is going to be the one that determines how you're going to think. I mean, it's very, very crude of me, but I think it's real, because ultimately, sometimes whenever I see somebody, right, and then I try to negotiate. If I have abundance inside my heart, do you think that let's say I'm going to buy a watch, give you for example, right? If I'm gonna buy a watch, if I have a lot of money inside my heart, in terms of will I actually go and negotiate until the guy says, okay, from 1,000 ringgit, 100 ringgit, and then right up to 50 ringgit and 25 ringgit to get a watch. What I mean here is saying is I want to be able to give up for whatever the person wants to earn. It needs to be a win-win situation. That means, let's say if you are doing drop shipping business as well, we want to make sure that the supplier gets the money that they want or get the income that they want. At the same time, we want to get the business that we want. So you follow what I'm saying? It's like we are saying that we want to make sure that it's a win-win situation for all. It's not a win-lose situation. And most of the times that most business people that have trained me previously, it's all about gaining and never about the suppliers. I think that's not right. Right? So how to increase confidence back when we fall somewhere. All right. So the thing here is this. Whenever we fail in things, number one thing is that you need to understand is that you are not the one that is the failure. I believe personally, I believe in God as well. So things happen for a reason, and what we have to do as a person is to just to continuously do it. So if in the event that we fail, there is no such thing called failure. Failure only happens when we actually decide to stop trying. So the thing is, building a business is about an adventure, and we are trying to reach out in different ways, and we are going to try different things that we can do. So the thing is along the way we need to continuously develop as well as negotiate with our people. So that's what we want to say. All right. So the thing here is whenever we want to negotiate, remember either the blue, red, or purple. All right. The red people are the ones that are very aggressive. Blue people are always giving up. So the thing is, the blue and red relates back to your DIC. If you have not heard my messages before, please rewind back and look into the previous podcast where we talk about personalities. If you're D and I, dominant or influencer, you're most probably red. And if you're steady and compliant, you're most probably the blue ones. But the thing here is that we want to be a purple, where we actually draw a balance between what we can actually do and to supply to other people. So what we're saying is that you win and we win at the same time. We want to create a win-win situation. Tomorrow basically is we're going to create a proposal. How do you actually speak and you can propose to the minds of the other person using body language? You realize that I actually use my hands a lot. Generally, it actually means something. So tomorrow I'm going to share with you a little bit more and how do you influence the mind of the other person, and we will be able to get back. So negotiation is about number one, knowing the attitudes of the other person and create the attitude for yourself. And let me ask you, what's the attitude? Think back before you go into negotiate. Do you want to go and self-sacrifice, or do you want to just to create a win for yourself? Now, most of the time we say, "Oh no, we're going to create a win-win." But really think back again. What would you going to give or to give out in order to get your results that you want? All right. So look back in terms of my videos as well. We talk about a score, problem solving. So symptoms, cause, outcomes, resource, effects. This is something that you have to think about because ultimately we are always talking about the outcomes, but the resource and the effects is very, very important. So think about it. Every single thing is very, very important, and nothing's gonna happen unless you pen it out. And hit me on the like button or hit me on the question buttons because in the event you ask a question, I will definitely answer it once I get it. So then, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow for more results. All right. See you guys. Bye.
Malaysia juga menghadapi cabaran yang agak getir. Kadar pengangguran di Malaysia adalah di paras 3.9%.
So isu yang tak settle di Malaysia lagi adalah pengangguran.
Pengangguran meningkat kepada 5.0% pada bulan April 2020.
Mustahil ke kalau kita nak lahirkan usahawan sebenar melalui pendidikan tinggi?
Kalau kita tengok artikel tentang situasi di Malaysia, ada 200,000 graduate yang tak ada kerja.
Disebabkan teknologi yang berubah, perubahan ekonomi, perubahan pemikiran generasi baru, education yang dulu tu mungkin tidak lagi bersesuaian.
Dan mengikut anjuran Jabatan Perangkaan Malaysia pada 14 Mei 2020, kadar pengangguran dijangka akan meningkat.
Marriage perkahwinan antara traditional learning and kemahiran. Welcome to the revolution.